Pokemon can come in all shapes and sizes, with all sorts of designs that can range from cute and cuddly to downright evil and mean. However, nothing defines a Pokemon's features more than its typing. With 18 unique Pokemon types, and a possibility to combine any two, there are 153 potential type combinations. And with the Pokédex reaching a whopping 898 Pokemon, surely we've got them all covered by now, right? Well, that's where you'd be wrong. In fact, there are so many missing type combinations that I can't even cover them all in one video. That's why today we're going over all the missing bug type combinations. Despite bug being such a specific type, it has already been combined with 14 other types. We've had a bug ghost type with Shedinja, a bug fire and Centiskorch, and even a bug fairy with Cutiefly. So what types are we still missing? For our first missing type, we have Bug Dragon. With Pokemon such as Yanmega and Flygon, you'd think at least one of those two would have this type combo covered. But for some reason they decided to have the Dragonfly Pokemon Flygon be Ground Dragon, and Yanmega be Bug Flying. This leaves the availability for a new type combo wide open, and the possibilities boundless. The most logical solution would be another Dragonfly Pokemon. However, we've already got two of those, and so I want to find something a little more unique. Our first contender is Dunrago, who would be the final evolution of Dunsparce. This evolution line really works in my opinion, and has a logical order to it. Dunsparce being a normal type has always been a bit confusing to me. It looks like it'd either be a bug, ground, or dragon type, so evolving into a bug dragon makes a lot of sense. Personally, I really like to see this implemented in a regional Dunsparce, so maybe change its coloring a little bit so to explain how the Johto Dunsparce wasn't able to evolve. Either way, this is a really cool design. Our next potential contender is Rhypoacra. This Pokemon is a solid mixture between a mosquito and a dinosaur, specifically a pterodactyl, although it also looks to have some Ankylosaurus inspiration as well. The evolution line for this Pokemon comes off very natural, going from a larva to a scary mosquito, up to a full-on bug dinosaur. If this Pokemon could have a third typing, it would certainly be Rock type. However, I think Bug Dragon still fits it best. The next missing type combo is Bug and Normal, which frankly I can see why Game Freak hasn't bothered to make. Bug and Normal are already two of the worst types in the game, so combining them together doesn't do anything but make them both worse. That being said, not every Pokemon has to be used competitively, and some are just cute designs. Just like this little guy, Bupcorn. This is honestly one of the cutest bug Pokemon I've ever seen, and takes inspiration from something we've never seen before, Popcorn. The integration between Popcorn and Cricket, two things you wouldn't normally put together, fit perfectly when looking at this little guy. Unfortunately, the artist Trainer Hydra hasn't come out with an evolution for this little guy. But even if he still remains as this adorable little fellow up to level 100, I'd be okay with that. This next normal bug type Pokemon takes quite the turn from the cute little Bupcorn to the more domineering Shrapnel. As you've seen, I've tried to credit the artist for all these fake mons so far, but this one seems to be in all sorts of different places on the internet, with all different types as well. Some have it also listed as normal steel, some as rock, and some as normal bug. I can definitely see the steel inspiration. After all, Shrapnel is literally in the name. However, it definitely has some pretty distinct bug features, primarily the eyes and the 6 legs. It might be a stretch to have Shrapnel be a normal bug, but I think it still works. However, it would require some absolutely fantastic stats for it to be even usable with its abysmal typing. Nevertheless, I think it's one of the coolest designs we've seen so far, and I love how it takes a porcupine and does something unique with it. The colors also look great, and I think it having 6 legs also gives it a great personality. All in all, it's just a solid design. The last type combo is one you think we already have, as there have been so many evil looking bug Pokemon that have come and gone, but we've actually never gotten a bug dark type. The designs for this typing have probably been the most consistently solid, so it was really hard to narrow down to just 2 Pokemon. But the first one I want to show y'all is Kleptorak. According to the creator, the dark bug Kleptorak is known for thievery and Pokemon napping all across the Cascade region. Not only can it utilize powerful sticky webs, but the end of its tail features finger-like appendages. It just can't stop grabbing things. This guy's design reminds me a lot of Metagross, but definitely looks a lot more like a bug with his scorpion tail. His evil eyes also make it quite clear he's a dark type, as well as his black coloration. All in all, I would love to see Kleptorak make an appearance in a Pokemon game real soon. Next up, we have Deerlarva, a pure bug type that splits off when it evolves into Praetus, who is Bug Steel, and Dipterbub, who is Bug Dark. What I love most about this Pokemon is the many possibilities of how it might evolve. Would it be like Rockruff and evolve into one form or the other based on the time of day? Or would it be like Shedinja, where you have to have an open spot in your Pokemon team in a Pokeball in order to get both types? Or would it be an entirely different mechanic on its own? Maybe you have to have a wild Pokemon use cut against you in a battle for you to get them to evolve. We have yet to see any Pokemon quite like this, and I think it would make for a great gimmick. Alright, quick bonus type. While we technically have seen a bug ground Pokemon in Nincada, he evolves into a bug flying or bug ghost type, and doesn't really look like a ground type. Yes, I know it's based off of Cicada, who lives underground for years, so that's where it gets its typing. But personally, I think it's due time for a better bug ground type. So here's just a few quick ones to give you a taste of what's possible. Here is a Rakpit. He's based on the Trapdoor Spider, which I think is a pretty neat idea. And while his design could be polished a little bit more, I think the concept and the general style of it are great. Here's another great idea for a Pokemon, Informination. Again, it may not be fully polished, but the design concept's super cool. Essentially a bunch of small ants forming together around an anthill to form a bigger ant is such a great idea. And I think this artist really pulled it off. All the other bug type combos have already been made, so that about does it for this video. If you'd like to see me cover some other Pokemon types, let me know in the comments. Go ahead and like this video, and subscribe to my channel to get more great videos like this in the future. So until next time, peace.